Hello, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our writing activities that are going to be based on the forum. Within this activity or the forum, it's centered within our English course that is B1 plus for from the Institute of Bertrand de Lagos, Invil, and it is centered for our students that are in different places of our country. And before we start this program, as a matter of introducing myself, I am tutor Ernest Jeru, a professor from Kenya, and I'm in charge of this particular course, whereby I'll be accompanying you within the development of your course. Within this forum, we are going to have three phases, and in these three phases, it's very important to take in consideration what you're supposed to do as an individual group and also as a group. You'll come to realize that group is defined into 5 people, and within these members they are supposed to participate both at an individual level and as a group. And you'll come to realize the organization of these groups, they vary in the sense that there are some groups that you'll find 5 people, others you can find maybe 4 or 3 people or 2. And regardless of the number that is within the group, it is obligatory that you try to organize yourself and you do your participation as it is required. So, as a matter of explaining to you the steps that you are going to find within this, first it's important to know that it's obligatory to do the participation, and it's beginning today, April the 11th, and it will be closing on April the 30th. So within the first phase, you will find that the students are supposed to do some individual activities, but even if we have the individual activity, you are supposed to work as a group, make the comments from your colleagues and all those kind of things. Within this activity, first of all, it's important to check the online content, Unit 1, that we call the knowledge environment. And then you're supposed to select the role that you're going to have within this particular phase. Secondly, you will find that within the second phase, the students are supposed to present a document within the development of the different practices that are going to be found on the online. And within this phase, we are supposed to have the collaborative activities, not individual but collaborative. Also, you are supposed to check the online content here, and again from there you are supposed to answer the different practices that you're going to find here. Remember that you're supposed to choose the role, as I will show you within this other guide, whereby you're supposed to choose which role. And finally, within phase 3, you are supposed now to work as a group, and you are supposed to construct a paragraph. Obviously, there are some instructions that you are supposed to follow within this particular phase. Also, you are supposed to realize that within the development of this particular phase, there are also the roles that you're supposed to select as you continue. Let's therefore then try to check on the other side, whereby you as a student, you are supposed to read all the guidelines. You are supposed to read the guideline and you try to follow all the rules that have been established there. You will find that in this particular phase, here are the practices that you are supposed to have here. Obviously, in this phase 1, you are supposed to read to have the knowledge of an environment. Knowledge environment, that is the document that you are supposed to read. And then from there in phase 2, you'll find it down here as it developed. You will go down with the different activities, and then you come to phase 3, whereby you are supposed to answer these questions but in a collaborative manner. Remember always that we have been asked that we try to choose the role that each student is going to have. For instance, or for example, if you are in a group of 5, you are supposed to select who is going to be collector, who is the reviewer, who is evaluator, who is going to check the submissions and the giving of the alert. So it's very important to read this particular part. And then you come to realize, or you're going to see the role that each one of these persons will have within the development of your group. You go down, and again, something very important because of the grading purpose. You are supposed to read the evaluation rubric that we have so that you may know what is expected for each activity and what is the performance goal, what the number of scores that you'll be able to get after responding your questions in a particular way. You'll find that we have the high score, the medium score, the low score, etc., etc. So this rubric is going to be very important so that you try to see in which part in the participation and interaction, the grammar usage, the coherence when you are doing your writing, the vocabulary development, and the development of the practices, and finally the document that you're supposed to write. And it is very important to take in consideration that it's supposed to be in the PDF. En pocas palabras, queridos estudiantes, les estaba comentando que hoy, el 11 de abril, estamos empezando nuestra actividad de foro, donde la participación de foro tiene un carácter obligatorio para todos los estudiantes. Eso está emitido desde nuestro Instituto Virtual de Lenguas Invil de la Universidad Unad, y yo soy el tutor o un docente que está encargado para hacer el acompañamiento a ustedes. Mi nombre es Ernest, y es importante tener en cuenta que el desarrollo de este foro tiene 3 fases importantes, y en esas fases tenemos la primera fase donde el estudiante tiene que desarrollar las actividades, pero antes de desarrollar es importante que lee toda la guía que se encuentra, y después de eso el estudiante tiene que, como acabo de explicar a este lado, cada estudiante tiene que seleccionar cuál es la responsabilidad que van a tomar dentro del grupo. Recuerda, el foro es un trabajo de colaboración de todo, escribir, hacer comentarios, y a lo largo de su desarrollo de las actividades en participación de foro, yo como tutor estaría pasando, de cuando en vez estaría pasando para mirar qué es lo que está desarrollando en el foro y si hay necesidad, digamos, de una retroalimentación. Luego tendríamos la segunda fase, donde va a ser también un desarrollo de foro de manera colaborativa, donde necesitamos que todos leamos, respondemos todas las prácticas que se encuentran ahí de manera colaborativa. Y por último vamos a encontrar que también es la parte colaborativa, que tenemos que trabajar como el equipo, que sean el grupo que tiene 5 miembros o tienen 2 o 3, no importa. Entonces tiene que saber cómo van a organizar de eso y desarrollo. Recuerda que es un proceso que tenemos que llevar, y de la misma forma vamos a encontrar que a pesar de todas las actividades que vamos desarrollando, no tanto que lo desarrollamos bien, pero lo más importante es hacer el proceso desde el primer momento. No esperen la última hora para poder desarrollar las actividades de foro. También, después de analizar los roles o responsabilidad que tiene cada persona, es importante también leer bien la rúbrica que se trata en ese foro. ¿Por qué? Porque nos muestra cómo estaríamos calificando los trabajos basando en diferentes aspectos. En el aspecto de interacción y participación hay unos porcentajes que se requiere ahí, manejo de gramática a lo largo de su desarrollo de foro, y la coherencia, y manejo de vocabulario y desarrollo final de las actividades. Es por eso, queridos estudiantes, quería darle una bienvenida para todos y todas, y para que comenzamos hoy a desarrollar nuestras actividades. Y como docente y tutor encargado, yo les digo también como profesor de inglés que no tenga nervios ni miedo de desarrollar sus actividades o de participar, porque el gran enemigo siempre en el aprendizaje de una segunda lengua como inglés, pues es la perfección. Hay estudiantes que dicen, ay, yo no quiero hacer porque me da miedo. Es mejor arriesgar, es mejor aprender porque cuando cometemos errores ahí vamos aprendiendo. Muchas gracias y espero que haya una participación colectiva y positiva. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope that we try to have a positive collaboration within this development of our forum. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.